Today's episode of Pool Magazine Podcast is sponsored by the Pool and Spa Show, powered by the Northeast Spa and Pool Association. The Pool and Spa Show delivers a high-energy, curated experience that helps industry professionals strengthen their business. With expanded show floor hours, hands-on training, and live education, every pool pro can learn, explore, and connect. Join us January 27th through the 29th in Atlantic City, New Jersey. For registration and to learn more, visit us on the web at thepoolandspashow.com.
Thanks for joining us on another episode of Pool Magazine Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Joe Trusty, and today I'm chatting with Rodney McCall, Automation Product Line Category Leader at Pentair Pool. He's going to spend some time chatting with us about automation today. It's a pleasure to have you with us today on the show, Rodney.
Thank you, Joe. It's great to be here.
I figure a great place to start is with the basics. Why is automation such a game changer for pool and spa professionals and homeowners?
The way I like to think about it, automation isn't just about convenience, Joe. It's a competitive advantage. For builders, it future-proofs installs and delivers a premium experience that helps you as a pool builder stand out. For homeowners, it's now basically an expectation. People want the ability to control their pool from their phone. With the Pentair Pool app, they can manage everything from simple pools to complex setups anytime, anywhere in the world.
Well, let's unbox that a little bit, Rodney. What do you mean by a premium experience?
So if I'm buying a pool, automating the equipment makes it easier for the customer to take care of the pool. There's logic built into the automation that runs the system at the proper flow rate for things like heaters or water features. And then for normal filtration, the pump can run at a lower flow rate to save electricity. Automation gives that pool owner the control that they need and the operation of their pool with confidence. Without it, many pool owners feel kind of intimidated by their pool equipment. They just don't like to touch it. I think automation makes pool ownership a lot simpler and stress-free. And I think that's the premium experience.
Well, I think I'd have to agree with you there, but we may have some builders listening to this podcast who aren't necessarily offering automation yet. What benefits should they highlight when speaking to their customers?
As I mentioned, I think not only does automation make it easier, it also makes it more fun. And that's why people buy pools in the first place, I think. With the Pentair Pool app controlling the automation system, you can control pumps, lights, and features right from your phone, anytime, anywhere. Let's say you want a gentle waterfall for a relaxing evening at home. With the push of a button, you got it. Or maybe you want Niagara Falls, like full power for a party. Just tap a button. You can schedule everything to run automatically, so you don't even have to go into the app. Maybe I want the waterfall to run every night from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. So automation allows customers to spend less time managing their pool and more time enjoying their pool. And automation combined with IntelliFlow variable speed pumps, I often talk about it like volume control for your backyard. You pick low, medium, or high, and the system does the rest. And the water feature will just give you exactly the look that you want. And you can preset all that. So I think those are the things that I would talk about if I were a builder, talking to a customer about automation. Just the ease of use, and also just it gives you more flexibility.
Well, let me play devil's advocate for a minute. Why should a builder use Pentair automation?
So Pentair offers automation solutions for every pool. If you're building a simple backyard pool, just a single body of water, or even the most high-end water feature-rich swimming pool, we've got a solution for you. For a simple pool, our IntelliFlow 3 pump is a game changer. Every IntelliFlow 3 pump now comes with a relay card. So it's basically really minimal type automation for a pool. You can automate basic features like a color light or a salt chlorine generator at a really low cost. So great for entry level. This gives customers convenience and control through the Pentair Pool app, even on a basic pool. When you need more control, IntelliCenter is that ultimate solution. It features a high definition color touchscreen at the equipment pad and even an indoor control panel that looks and feels premium. In addition to that, to enjoying the water and the beauty of the pool, the homeowner's interaction with the pool, other than, enjoying the water, is through their automation system, either through the app or, like I mentioned, an indoor control panel. You don't want to leave that customer with a low-end interface or a non-intuitive app. And I think we have the best pool app in the business. And Pentair's IntelliCenter delivers a polished, high-quality experience that matches the investment that customers made into their pool.
Well, are there any other features for the builder that you feel might be useful for them to know about?
Yeah, I'd love to talk just a minute about our remote monitoring. And the neat thing about remote monitoring, when a builder does a handoff to the customer, the remote monitoring allows a builder to still have some contact with that swimming pool. So let's say I build a swimming pool and I'm using the Pentair remote monitoring, and the customer gives me a call and says, "Hey, I can't figure this out. I need some help." With remote monitoring, a service company or the pool builder can go right in and look at a whole bunch of parameters. They can look at the filtration, the sanitizer levels, the pH. If you had a salt chlorine generator on the pool, they can look at the salt level in the pool and really troubleshoot from their office. If something's off, the pro can get an alert before you even go out to the customer's house if there is something wrong on the system. I like to refer to that as know before you go. So, I mean, that's a huge value add for professionals and the customers both, because, it just makes you a lot more efficient. And the customer, if they are having trouble on Saturday night getting that system running, they can get some help.
Well, what do you think are a few of the things a builder should know about before they order or install an IntelliCenter?
Yeah, so there's two main types of IntelliCenters. There's one we call the IntelliCenter Lite. We also refer to that as a power center. It does not have space for electrical breakers. The IntelliCenter, we refer to that as a load center, and the load center has the space for the electrical breakers. And that's really the main difference in IntelliCenter and the IntelliCenter Lite. The one other difference, the Lite version includes our low-cost Wi-Fi bridge. That is similar to what our competitors use. The full IntelliCenter uses our high-powered wireless kit, which is really robust when it comes to connectivity, even in really challenging backyards when you're trying to get internet signal way out in the back 40, right? So that's really the main difference. Those are some things that a builder should know when ordering.
Well, thank you for clarifying the differences between the IntelliCenter and the IntelliCenter Lite. Let me switch gears for a minute, though, Rodney. I mean, lighting is a big part of creating the wow factor in backyards. Can you talk to us a little bit about Pentair's IntelliVibe system?
Yeah, it is awesome. The pools where I have seen IntelliVibe, the colors are so vibrant, and it is our newest lighting product. The legacy lighting, you choose a color and it takes a second for the color to change in the pool. IntelliVibe, it's instant. As soon as you choose a color in the Pentair Pool app, there is no waiting between colors. And you can choose millions of these vibrant colors. You can even set the color temperature. So if you like a cooler color temperature, or what we call sometimes a warm white, you have that ability with IntelliVibe. It's also dimmable via the app. The interesting thing I'd like to say about IntelliVibe as well, it does not take up any of the relays in your IntelliCenter. So it has 4 independent zones that you can set up different color shows on. You can set each zone differently. Let's say you've got one zone as your pool, one zone as your spa, One zone is your landscape lighting, and one zone might be some other lighting in the backyard. All those zones, they don't take up a lot of your existing lighting systems. You have to use up a relay for each zone. With IntelliVibe, you don't have to do that. You've got a built-in controller that has 4 independent zones. We've got some new lighting shows as well. We have 7 brand new lighting shows, and we have 3 light sizes for IntelliVibe. There is a small light that can be used out of the water, and then we've got a medium and then a larger light. So fits it for landscaping or lighting up little water features. The smallest light really can fit the bill.
A little quick sidebar there, Rodney. I mean, is this stuff going to be on display at the Pool and Spa show in Atlantic City?
Yes, we got some pretty cool setups for displaying our lights in Atlantic City. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Looking forward to seeing that. Why is lighting such a powerful upsell for builders, do you feel?
I think proper pool and landscape lighting can really transform the swimming pool in the backyard. I think of lighting as the pool builder or landscape architect's creative canvas. It can also be a big driver of referrals because when the neighbor sees how awesome your backyard looks with the IntelliVibe, he's going to want it in his backyard too. When we launched IntelliVibe, just a note, we were offering IntelliVibe exclusively to our IntelliCenter customers, and we are soon opening that up to any pool owner. So meaning you don't have to have IntelliCenter to install IntelliVibe. So I think that's important for listeners to know. Now, I think, as you mentioned, by Atlantic City show, we should have all that. That'll be somewhere around January. We should have that. So anybody can install IntelliVibe. All you need is a Pentair Pool app.
Awesome. I mean, connectivity can be a big challenge for pool pros. What do you feel makes Pentair's high-powered wireless kit stand out?
So a lot of our competitors use Wi-Fi technology, and that can work just fine in some backyards. Some of the larger backyards can create a challenge, and even some of the home construction can create a challenge for Wi-Fi. The IntelliCenter uses 900 megahertz technology. It is an older technology, but it is really good at penetrating walls and distance. It provides a stronger connectivity in the backyard, and it's really simple to install. You plug one side into the customer's home and the other side at the IntelliCenter and power it up. You don't need to move antennas or add extra network devices like Wi-Fi extenders. Setup is really straightforward. You don't even need the customer's router password.
Oh, that's convenient. I mean, can you walk us through the installation process and maybe share some troubleshooting tips there?
Sure. So the Wi-Fi kit includes 6 pieces. There is a power over Ethernet adapter. There is an outdoor rated Ethernet cable. And then you have your transceivers. You have the indoor receiver that would plug inside the customer's house. And then you have the transceiver outside. And then you have an indoor Ethernet cable and power plug. And just remember, before you set up, you always want to make sure you're powering down the panel. And if you'd like, I can go ahead and kind of just walk through maybe some simple steps on connection.
Sure, please do.
All right. So you connect the power over Ethernet adapter to the panel on the outdoor control panel for the IntelliCenter. Plug that into the Ethernet port. And then there is a 24-volt power plug on the back of the what we call the outdoor control panel on the IntelliCenter. Then you run the Ethernet cable through the low voltage raceway, which is on the left side of the IntelliCenter. And then you come out the bottom, then you connect that to the transceiver. And that is, I think it is a 6-foot cable. Then you mount the outdoor transceiver about 3 feet away from the box. And you want it about 6 feet off the ground. Then you go inside the house and you connect the indoor receiver with an Ethernet cord to the customer's router, and then you power it up there. The two then talk to each other, and that's how you get it connected. So you don't have to ask the homeowner for their router password and then worry about the fact that they probably gave you the wrong router password. None of that. It's really connecting Ethernet on, at the IntelliCenter, connect the Ethernet cable and transceiver at the router's password, and they talk to each other. That's that simple.
Well, Rodney, that seems fairly straightforward to me. I think even I can figure that out. Once everything's connected, I mean, how do you set up an IntelliCenter account for a customer?
All right. So once you have it connected to the internet, then you go to the outdoor control panel on the IntelliCenter. You press the settings button. Then you scroll down and choose Pentair User Portal. Then you're going to click Add New Account. You'll type in a property name like Joe's Pool, right? Then you put in the customer's email and then create a secure password for that customer. Now, you need to use the normal secure password, 8 characters, upper and lowercase letters, a number, and a special character. So once the account is created there at the outdoor control panel, download the Pentair Pool app and log in using the email and password that you just created and entered on the outdoor control panel. Then you'll follow the prompts to set up the customer info and notification preferences. And then when you go to the dashboard, the IntelliCenter system will appear on the dashboard and it'll be ready for remote control.
Well, I mean, what support resources are available if someone like a pool pro gets stuck during setup?
I am proud to say, I think Pentair technical support and Pentair support in general is probably the best. I like to say it's the best in business. And you can call us 800-831-7133 is our technical support line. That I've been with Pentair 23 years, and that number has not changed. So we also have a pro resource education center that you can go to. That is pentair.com/pro-edu. And I'll say that again, pentair.com/pro-edu. And we've got a library of how-to videos, self-help guides, online learning modules. And another thing that a lot of builders take advantage of is our Pentair universities. Those offer in-person training sessions. We do those all over the country, but we also have the online training opportunities as well.
Well, thanks for those insights, Rodney. A link to the Pro Resource Education Center at pentair.com will be available in the show notes for anybody who wants to visit that website. Rodney, as we wrap up, I mean, what's your vision for the future of smart pool automation?
At Pentair, we are going to keep pushing the boundaries of what smart pools and our equipment can do for our business and our customers. Automation, remote monitoring, and advanced lighting are just the beginning. Our goal is to make pool ownership easier, more sustainable, and most importantly, more enjoyable for the pool owner.
Well, Rodney, any final advice for pool professionals looking to automate to dominate out there?
I think as a pool builder, you have to embrace the new technology. Automation, it's not just a convenience anymore. It is a way to grow your business and offer that premium service and stay ahead of the curve. With the right tools and support, you're going to unlock new opportunities and deliver the exceptional experience to your customers.
Well, thanks, Rodney, for taking time out to chat with us today and to connect with our audience and share your expertise. Really enjoyed our conversation and having you on the show today.
Hey, I really enjoyed being here, Joe. Thanks.
Well, that's all the time that we have left for today. Make sure to like, share, follow, and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time on another episode of Pool Magazine Podcast.
Today's episode of Pool Magazine Podcast is sponsored by the Pool and Spa Show, powered by the Northeast Spa and Pool Association. The Pool and Spa Show delivers a high-energy, curated experience that helps industry professionals strengthen their business. With expanded show floor hours, hands-on training, and live education, every pool pro can learn, explore, and connect. Join us January 27th through the 29th in Atlantic City, New Jersey. For registration and to learn more, visit us on the web at thepoolandspashow.com.